So today is a little bit more like it. It's like 62 degrees. It's April 20th. It's Friday. And it's just now. Trees got buds all over them, which it had buds all over them at the beginning of the week. But you couldn't see it for the dang snow. But today is more like it. It's feeling like spring day. So I was thinking yesterday about what to talk about today. And what I come up with is sometimes the kids say the most honest and the most embarrassing things. I heard a story which I know who was involved, but I'm not gonna say. Anyway, this family went out to supper, and when they got done eating, I don't know how the little guy was. He was maybe 4 or 5 years old, I don't know. But he knew, some parents, if it's a little boy, they call his part like, they have pet names. They don't give him a real name. Other families explain what it is, what it does, the name of it, all of the above. No guessing. No pet names, the real deal. So they get up from eating supper, and the little guy stands up, and he had on a pair of shorts. He stands up, and he takes his little fingers like this, and goes around goes up the side of his shorts and kind of spreads his legs out, takes his 2 fingers and goes around the lining of his underwear, whatever. And the mother's like, dude, what are you doing? Because they was getting ready to leave. The restaurant was full of people. She's like, dude, what are you doing? He said, Mom, my nutsack is stuck to the inside of my leg. I think people lost their food and their salad laughing, and everybody just kind of went, and they're like, trying to keep the food in their mouth. That's funny shit. There was another story I heard. I can't remember the whole story. I remember the punchline. I can't remember the whole story, but it's something to the effect of, these kids was in class, and the school teacher was all talking about personal hygiene, taking a shower, doing, brushing your teeth and that kind of stuff. And I don't know how the kids were, but they were little. And so this one little girl was talking about taking a bath and washing her fine china. And the teacher's like, wait, what? And she said, oh yeah, my fine china. And the teacher's like, what are you saying? She said, the little girl's finally like, don't you wash your fine china? Another time, me and Cindy went to church with my mom. And I could tell you who these people were too, but I won't. But the people sitting in front of us, it was a grandma, a daughter, and then she had her little boy. I think he was probably 4, sitting on her lap. And you know how he was sitting on her lap, she kind of had her arms like draped around him, like in front of him. And the preacher was kind of a little bit up in the balcony, and the preacher was going on and on. And then it was like, you could hear a pin drop. For whatever reason, it got really quiet in the church. And that little boy looks over and says, Mom, would you quit putting your hand on my penis? Well, which we're all cracking up because we lean out, we're like, what are you doing to your boy? And then there were so many people, men, their head cranked around. I don't even know how half of them heard it. Most of them wore hearing aids, and they weren't turned up most of the time, because we're in church. But anyway, it was just hilarious, and it's like he couldn't have said it more plain, and with it being quiet, quiet as a church mouse in there, everybody heard it. I mean, if you was in the bathroom at that church, I'm sure you heard it. Another time, it was getting close to Halloween, and we was down at Dean's Party Mania. We just looking at costumes, one down one aisle, up the other aisle, down the other aisle. These people was on the aisle on the other side, but you could hear, you could hear everybody shopping. And this little kid was probably 10 or 11. They could read it, but they didn't know, what it was all about. This little girl tells her mom they're going down the adult aisle. I mean, like for grown-ups, not for little kids. And she's like, French maid. Mommy, I want to go as a French maid. And the mom's like, no, you're not. Because it was, you could go as human condoms. You could go as, the salt and pepper shakers. You could go as a crack whore. That little girl wouldn't let it go. She liked that outfit a lot. The mom kept saying, won't you be like Cinderella? Won't you be a princess? Oh no, I want to be a French maid. That's a nice outfit. That's dressy. The other mom and dad were like, no. I'm thinking, you know what? You shouldn't have went down that aisle. And I used this before, but I told you the story about the mom and the little boy. He's riding in the back of the car, and it was raining, and they're like, hey, let's play a word game. Let's play a word game. Little boy's like, okay. And she's like, let's, a word that rhymes with blue. And the little guy in the back's like, clue. She's like, oh, that's very good. That's very good. She said, what rhymes with the word corn? And the little guy's like, porn. She goes, wait, what? What did you say? She pulls over, turns around, looks at him. She said, say that again. He said, porn. She said, use that in a sentence. He said, this morning it was sprinkling, and right now it's porn. So with all that, I'm going to let you go. Anyway, hope you guys have a good rest of the day. And we'll talk another time. I love you. Thanks for watching. And maybe we'll get to talk tomorrow. It's a weekend. Oh, yeah. We'll see ya.